So bring yourself whatever a seat means for you. And so it can always be on a chair or on the couch, or I'm sitting on the floor. And you can sit cross-legged or with the legs extended. And take your hands down to your thighs and kind of press into your thighs so you lift your spine up and out a little bit. And just take a deep breath in through the nose and open mouth. And take a deep breath in and open mouth. So letting go of the day, take a big breath in. This time, hold the breath at the top. So try to sip in a little more breath, hold, and then big exhale. And just feel into the body now. So start to breathe in and out through the nose. So in yoga, we want to start to inhale into the belly and then up into the chest. So as you inhale, you start in your belly and the breath moves up. So you can always place a hand to your belly, a hand to your heart, and feel the hands rise and fall. And so this month, our theme has been life force, because we have the official start of spring. We're officially in the first week of spring right now. We have the equinox on Saturday. And this Sunday is the first full moon of spring. So a lot of life force, a lot of energy. And we get life force from nature. We get it from our breath. We get it from our passions, our projects. And so as we move through the body today, just imagine that you are sort of filling yourself up with life force, whatever that means to you. Maybe it's a color, maybe it's a feeling. But let's allow the practice to be an opportunity for energy, for clarity, for balance, for just a well-rounded flow. So take another big breath in. And then again, let it go. Take your hands to your shins or your knees now. Start to circle your spine. So keep your hips down as you inhale, chest forward. As you exhale, start to move around. Let the head and the neck go. So warming up the spine, continuing to breathe in and out through the nose. So in yoga, the breath is a much more important conductor of life force than the physical movements. So we always want to make sure we're breathing while we're moving. So if we ever do a pose where you feel like the breath catches or you can't breathe, then we want to back out of it. So we'll have a nice, well-rounded, stretch flow today, so you're going to get that energy, that spring energy, that full moon energy into all parts of the body. Go ahead and reverse the direction. So inhale, heart forward, exhale, round. Soften the face. And just maybe notice in your body those areas where you do feel tight, there's less flow. So in our Western anatomical language, we'll talk about circulation, right? So those areas where we struggle with a little bit of circulation. I want to just imagine bringing the breath and movement through there. Good, come back up to center. And then just bring your hands out in front of you for a moment. So you're going to start to feel a little bit of a stretch on the outer hip and the low back. And just, you can rock forward a little bit, shake out your head. So just checking in with the hips. I know some of the practitioners love the hip opening. And then bring it up, take your hands behind you now, bend your elbows and lift your chest. You can tuck your chin or open your throat. Big breath. And then exhale, release. If you're sitting cross-legged, switch the cross of the legs. Otherwise, just make sure you're rooted on your sit bones. And again, we're lifting up and out of the spine. This time, inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, one hand to the side, other arm overhead. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. So finding the side body. And pretty much all yoga, physical yoga practices are about the movements of the spine and just different ways, sort of unique ways of exploring them. So we move the spine front and back, side to side, we twist, and then we turn it upside down. And all of those things can be done really simply. So the side bend, opening the side body, helps to open up the chest, stretch the back, stretch the side. Go ahead and hold wherever side you come to. And you can reach that top arm overhead, or if your shoulders are tight today, roll down, shake your head a little bit. So my neck and shoulders tend to be where things get stuck for me. So I'm kind of continually sort of rolling the shoulders and releasing the head through the practice. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale to the other side. So top arm up and over or behind, looking up and down. So making sure that whatever position you're in, the breath continues to flow in and out through the nose. Inhale up through the belly and heart, exhale down. Good, take another breath. And now as you exhale, go ahead and bring yourself forward into that forward fold. So hands out in front of you. And again, you can stay up on your fingers and just kind of rock a little bit, feeling into the low back and the hips. You can start to walk yourself forward. Draw the shoulders down, soften the face. Inhale. Exhale, maybe noticing which hip is a little bit tighter. And then bring it up, hands behind you. Lift up, chin can tuck or open the throat. Soften your elbows, so stretching your chest, opening your heart. Good, bring it back to center. So take your fingertips and press them into the mat. So coming right out of the shoulders, press your fingers into the mat. And then just drop your right ear down and then head to center, left ear down. And just kind of find a little flow here. So side to side. And you can pause at center, but keeping that chin parallel. Now the next time the right ear comes to right shoulder, hold, press your fingertips down, maybe take the right hand and weight the left side of the head. And keep pushing your left fingertips down or lift that left arm up about 45 degrees and you can rotate the palm. So again, being mindful of the neck. Inhale, exhale, release the hands, press the fingertips down, inhale the head back to center, and just gently shake the head right and left. Bring it back to center, left ear, left shoulder. And again, root the fingertips, stay here, or left hand weights the temple. Maybe right arm reaches up, my closet's kind of here, so I'm gonna keep pushing my fingers down. Relax the mouth. So especially when we're stretching the neck, we wanna make sure the jaw is loose. You can kind of open the mouth a little bit. Release the hands, bring the head back to center, shake it out a little bit, gentle. And then draw chin to chest. Allow that weight. And then inhale, reach your arms up, look up. Exhale, left hand behind you, right hand to left knee, and start to look towards the left shoulder. If that's a lot on the shoulder, you can just look forward or even glance towards the right. So having kind of gotten a little check-in with the upper body, take a breath. Side out. Inhale it up. Exhale, twist to the other side. Roll the shoulders down, lean back. And shake your head a little. Find a soft gazing point. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach everything up. Exhale, bring the hands down. Go ahead and stretch your legs out, give them a little shake. And then bend your knees for a moment. So squeeze your knees together, come up on your sits bones, and you can keep your hands behind your hamstrings or you can release them out. As you inhale, pull your belly in, exhale, lean back. Inhale up, exhale back. So again, you can keep your hands at your hamstrings here, feeling into the core. We did a lot of core last Tuesday. We're just gonna feel into it. And if you want more, you can bring the arms up and then exhale, lean back. So we're only coming as far back as we feel the abdominals engage. The legs are hugging in. And now hold your boat. So holding the hamstrings, arms up, or lift your arms. And you can lift one leg and then alternate or lift both legs. And see if you can keep your breath flowing here as we start to wake up the core. Take another breath. Exhale, place it down, give yourself a hug. Shake out the head a little bit. And then one more time, roll yourself back so you can hold the hamstrings and just lift the chest or arms here or here. And if you want to challenge yourself this time, straighten the legs. And then you can lean back a little more. You can even hold the hamstrings here. Draw the belly in, lift the chest. You might start to feel a little shaking. That's that life force waking up. One more breath and bring it in. Shake it out. All right, let's go ahead and come up to the top of the mat. So go ahead and bring your body to the top of the mat, feet about hip width distance apart or back of the mat, however you're set up. Toes are facing forward, knees soft. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bend your knees, dive down, hands to the floor, release your head. Take your hands to your shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. Soft knees, roll yourself all the way up. At the top, roll your shoulders one way and then the other. And then squeeze the shoulders up, drop them down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, dive down, let your head go. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Again, roll it on up, one vertebra at a time. At the top, roll the shoulders one way and then the other. And then inhale, squeeze your shoulders up. Exhale, drop. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees if you need to. Relax your head. Hands to shins. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, roll it up. Roll the shoulders at the top. And then the other way. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, down. Inhale, arms up. Right hand grabs left wrist. Pull up and over into the side bend. And then inhale up. Hold the opposite wrist up and over. Inhale up. Exhale, reach your hands down. Reach through your fingertips, right ear to right shoulder. Head to center, left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, press down through your feet. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. This time we're going to pause here. So you can just let your head and your hands dangle. You can hold on to opposite elbows. Feel free to bend your knees. So you can bend one knee and straighten the other. Rocking your hips, opening your calves. Take another breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Bend your knees, walk yourself forward to tabletop. So lower your knees. So your hands are under shoulders, knees under hips. Spread your fingers, tuck your toes. Inhale, open the chest into a cow. Exhale, round in the cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Again, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And this time round all the way back. Bring your toes together. Sit your hips to your heels. Child's pose. Press your palms down. Relax your forehead. And then inhale, lift up, neutral spine. Tuck your toes. Press your hands down. And then lift your hips into down dog. So bend your knees, stick your hips up. Relax your head between your arms. So take a few good breaths in down dog. If this is too much, you can come back to that child's pose position. But press into your hands, lift your hips, shake out your head. Big breath in. Exhale, step or walk your hands to your feet to your hands. Hang over the legs. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Check your feet, make sure they're about hip width distance. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, right arm down, left arm over, side bend. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm down, right arm over, side bend. Inhale up. This time, bend your knees sitting into chair pose. So just like in our boat, you can keep your arms up or bring them down. Draw the belly and feel the weight in the hips. You can always take the hands to the heart too. So sitting back into the heels, feeling the quadriceps start to wake up. Lift your chest, big breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, walk it out to tabletop, hands and knees. Inhale, open the chest, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Last time. Inhale, cow. Exhale, push back to cat. Round all the way back, child's pose. And now you can stay here or push your palms down. Roll yourself up, push back, downward dog. Lifting your hips, softening your knees, press down. Now you can stay in down dog, you can come to child's pose, or inhale, roll to plank, coming to top of the push-up. So again, you can always keep your knees down in plank. You can stay in down dog or come to child's pose. Otherwise, just feel a little bit of full body energy waking up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, back to your down dog. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands to feet, feet to hands, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, fold. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart. Bend your knees and lift your chest into that chair position so the hands can stay low or start to reach up. Squeeze your legs. Sink back into the heels. Feel that fire, that life force waking up. And then inhale, reach it up. Exhale, right arm comes down, left arm overhead. Now keep the left arm overhead as you come up. Take the left hand to the right temple and draw the left ear down. Reach through the right fingertips. Breathe into the shoulder, into the neck. And then start to shift back over. So stretch the right arm down, the right leg, right ear down, stretch left arm overhead. Inhale, reach up. Left arm comes down, right arm over. So feel into the side bend. And then that right hand's gonna come towards the left temple, guide you up to draw the right ear down. So stretch through your left fingertips. Little tricky transition there. And then again, start to shift back into the side bend, reach through that top arm. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale, hands to heart. Let's go ahead and turn on the mat. So adjust your body so you're facing the wide end. Feet comfortably wide, usually about wrist to ankle, but turn the feet out. So let's find our temple pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, sink your arms down. Inhale up. So as we flow here, you can move the arms and the legs, so upper and lower body. Otherwise, just focus on the legs, okay? So if the neck and shoulders are feeling tight, sink back into your hips, press into your feet. So let the belly come in, so whole body, breathing, moving, opening the heart and the hips, softening the face, again, building a little bit of that heat. Few more. Good, now inhale, reach your arms up, hands to heart, sit back into temple and hold. So draw the belly and roll the shoulders down. And you only have to bend the knees as much as it's comfortable. Press into your feet, soften your jaw. Inhale, reach everything up. Exhale, bring the right arm under left. So you're crossing your elbows and you're holding onto your shoulders. Or you can start to bring the back of the hands or palms. So this is eagle arms, or this is just sort of the prep for it. So inhale, wherever you are. Exhale, sit back into your temple. So kind of a half eagle temple pose here. Soften the shoulders. Make sure you can kind of shake out the head. Take a big breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, stretch everything up. Make sure that right, know which arm is on the bottom. I'm going to call out left arm under right. Just make sure you're on the appropriate side. Stack the elbows here, or bring the palms or back of the hands to touch. Lift the chest, shake out the head, sit back into your legs. Sit your hips back, draw your belly in, press into your feet. Breathe into the shoulders, into the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach everything up. Exhale, hands to your hips, turn your feet forward so they're parallel. Soften your knees, hands to hips, or clasp your hands behind your back for chest expansion. Draw the elbows back, lift up, and then fold forward, maybe stretching the arms overhead, or just keeping your knuckles at your sacrum. And if this isn't right for your shoulders, just release your hands down. Take another big breath. If you're in the chest expansion, soft elbows. Exhale, everyone release your hands to the mat. Make sure your toes are facing forward, shake out your head. Feel that big stretch through the legs, the hips. And then see if you can lift your spine, and you can always put a block or pillow or book underneath you, but the right hand under the face, left hand the low back, and gently twist. Just adding a little twist here. And then release the left hand under the face or on support, right hand to low back twist. Exhale, release, let everything go, shake it out. And then heel toe your feet in a little bit closer so that you can bend your knees and roll it up. As you roll up, roll those shoulders one way and the other, and then squeeze the shoulders and release them down. Turn back towards the mat. And for a moment, just stand on the left leg, rotate the right hip, foot to the ankle or calf or thigh. Just taking a couple breaths in our tree, get our balance, hip opener in. Hands to the heart or reach up. Just take one more breath. And then slowly release. A little shake. Rotate the left hip, foot to the ankle, the calf or thigh. Hands to the hips, the heart, or reach up towards that almost first full moon of spring. Notice where the breath is. Inhale. And exhale, release. Give it a little shake, shake it all out. And then inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold down, shake it out. And then bend your knees, lower your butt to the mat, and bring the feet together. Soles of the feet rock up on your hips, sit bones. And you might make a little cat-cow or circle movement here. Just let yourself fold forward. So final pose. Come back to your breath. Well, final pose before we take a couple moments to relax. But again, if you feel like the body needs any other kind of movement, otherwise we always want to make sure we finish with something symmetrical, generally a forward fold. Just notice the life force in the body, the heart rate, breath, the awareness of your skin, your muscles. Take a deep, deep breath in. Exhale everything out. So if you can let go a little bit more. Relax the face and the shoulders. And then slowly roll it up. And you can come to sit for a couple minutes of meditation, or what can be really nice in these lunchtime practices, if you can take the legs up the wall or a chair or a bed and get a little upside down. So we talked about like the movements of the spine. And so this is one of those upside down movements. So even just having your feet stacked up on pillows or something, just so your feet are above your head. Or you can sit in meditation. We're going to do a little bit of breath awareness for the last couple of minutes. And so once you're settled, you can also just lie flat on your back. You can lie on your side. And then just start to breathe in and out through the nose. And we're going to count the breath. So you might start with 3 or 4. So you'd inhale to 3 and exhale to 3. And if it feels like you've got lots of breath, you could go to 4 or 5. But we want to balance the breath coming in and the breath coming out. So counting the breath up and down. And again, you may find you can start to extend that. And you can simply stay with a balanced breath. Or because we have the full moon on Sunday, we can add the retention at the top. So if you're inhaling 3, you might pause at the top of the inhale for 1 and then exhale 3. Or if you're doing 4, you'd inhale 4 at the top, pause for 2, and then exhale 4. So our breath exactly mirrors the seasonal and lunar cycles. So we all kind of breathe and move and live in a cyclical way. And so when we come to the full moon point, the new moon point, the equinox solstices, the breath aligns us with nature. And there's an old yogic saying that as the breath goes, so goes the mind. And so that as we bring our breath into alignment, into balance, we naturally affect the rest of the body, the nervous system, the endocrine system, the respiratory system. And those subtle systems send the signals out to the musculature, to the skeleton. And so as you just feel into the breath, this is how we develop a relationship with our life force. And it's very simple, just a few minutes a day of conscious breath, counted breath, aligning the breath with the cycle or season. Release any control of the breath. And for a moment, just feel the breath moving through you, the way you might witness the waves at the beach or the clouds in the sky. And then take a deep, deep breath in, fill your belly, hold your breath, and then open mouth with a big sigh. And start to wiggle and shift, rock and roll. You can lower to one side. You can start to rock yourself up. When you're ready, you can find a comfortable seat. And you can rest your hands on your thighs, or again, hand to heart, hand to belly, or you can bring the hands together at the heart. And just take a moment of gratitude for life force, for your life force, that vitality that moves through you. Take another big, big breath in and out. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.